These poems are dedicated to all those whose lives have been spent in bringing peace to this planet. Wherever you are, I bow my head. May peace be on this earth. We are all united with the thread of love. May each one of us realize the garland of life.
Apathy. The definition of apathy is as follows: lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. When it comes to man discovering the jewel within, apathy is there. When the great teachers told you to be aware of your breath at all times, apathy is there. When the mystics and scientists say, "You are the universe," apathy is there. When one says, "You are never alone," apathy is there. Man is more interested in his football games than the secrets of the universe. Look at the roaring crowd rooting for their home teams. What a buzz of energy is in the air. Yet, we have a total lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern for the unknown. I find that quite fascinating. Signposts to God all around, yet we could care less. This human body is hardwired to discover God within, yet a football game gathers great enthusiasm, while the unknown seems boring. No wonder humanity is in such a mess. Cooperation. Did you know that Darwin mentioned cooperation more than survival of the fittest? Darwin borrowed the term survival of the fittest from Herbert Spencer. These are quotes from Darwin. Those communities which include the greatest number of the most sympathetic members would flourish best and rear the greatest number of offspring. What Darwin called sympathy, in the words of Paul Elkin, today would be termed empathy, altruism, or compassion. A few years back, a famous test occurred with chickens. The most aggressive chickens were separated from the group and placed into another group all by themselves. 2 months later, the majority of chickens killed one another. The other group had no changes at all. They were just fun-loving chickens. We have been taught that to survive, we need the survival of the fittest. Yet look at the world around us. Where has it taken us? The world is in total chaos. We must change our ways before it's too late. We need to embrace cooperation in our daily life. Fixity. Fixity is a state of being unchanging or permanent. Everything changes in the external world. We buy a brand new car and it gets old. I remember when I first moved to Kansas City 8 years ago. A friend of mine bought a BMW for $65,000. He sold it just recently for 10 grand. What brought so much pleasure initially over time led to dissatisfaction. This is the nature of the external world. Everything changes. You can't hold on to anything outside of you. Even your human body will someday disappear before you. What can we fix upon that is permanent and changing? The mystics of the past used fixity to concentrate on the power behind the breath. We all breathe in each and every moment, yet we take it for granted. To be honest, most people are oblivious of their breath. When the great mystics say the entire universe is breathing, most people just chuckle. You gotta be kidding me. What have you been smoking? The doors to perception have always been there. The signposts are there. Your human body is wired for this experience. Yet we think that the mysteries of life can't be found by being aware of our breath. That's too easy. Occam's razor is a principle from philosophy. Suppose there exist two explanations for an occurrence. Another way of saying it is that the more assumptions you have to make, the more unlikely an explanation. Fixity on your breath is as simple as you can get to find God. It's so simple, yet we don't believe it. The path must be complicated. If you think the path is complicated, then the path is complicated. Mystics have said this path is super easy. Just watch your breath. That's how easy it is. This has been known for thousands of years. Today, it's still unknown in our society. Present-day man's mind is fixated upon the external. When a society does this, chaos is all around. Need I say more? Gratitude. If you want a happier life, express gratitude in your life. Gratitude is the bond which ties the earth and heaven together. It is the glue which binds us all. Modern-day scientists in the West have been studying gratitude for around 30 years. They find when a person is in a state of gratitude, the heart is in resonance and balance. Modern days man's heart is not in balance. So many people today have heart problems. Most of this is by the stress we inflict upon ourselves and the external environment. Gratitude is a state of mind. Imagine planting a seed of gratitude. Daily, you water that seed. You take out the weeds on a daily basis. You take care of your garden. Over time, your garden will flourish. The East have been practicing this for thousands of years. They discovered long ago the flower of gratitude in one's life. Gratitude has a sweet perfume which permeates everywhere. You can see the difference between one who is full of gratitude and one who hates this world. The definition of gratitude is as follows: the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. I like that. Personally, I think the entire universe is in that state of awareness. We have that quality inside of us. We just need to cultivate it. Your world would change so much if you daily cultivated it. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become deeds. Watch your deeds, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Character is everything. When one does this in each and every moment, one has cultivated gratitude. Intuition. The definition for intuition is as follows: the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. We all have intuition built in, yet for the majority of people it is dormant. We spend so much time developing our intellect. As a child we had it, yet society, over time, frowned upon it. I find that ironic. We all have that gut feeling of intuition. We all, at some point in time, listen in our gut in times of danger. For many people, their intuition has saved their life. Intuition can be cultivated. The more you pay attention to something, the more attention it pays to you. It's like a tuning fork. A tuning fork will vibrate at the frequency that is in the air. For example, close your eyes. Focus on your breath. When you feel calm, focus your attention on your gut. Scientists have found there's a second brain in your gut. Focus your attention there. The calmer you get over time, your intuition will be clearer. Your subconscious will talk to you through feelings. You'll be able to understand something without your conscious mind. Your intuition will take you to places where you can't even imagine. We're thinking inside of the box. Your intuition is outside of the box. Great wisdom streams through your intuition. You are tapping into the quantum field. Many great scientific discoveries came from the field of intuition. A person who learns to develop his intuition becomes wiser over time. With so much information we are bombarded with, a person with intuition can sort through what is true and what is false. Good old Albert Einstein used intuition in his daily life. Teach your children this wisdom. You may not be interested, but your children or grandchildren definitely need this. They will soar in life. Intuition is the key to help guide us. We all have an internal GPS system with us. Mistakes. We all make mistakes. That is how we learn. 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards. The entire creation is an ebb and flow of life. In actuality, there are no mistakes. There are lessons to learn. Yep, been there, done that. I don't have to recreate that problem again. With the opportunity to learn and gather wisdom. Many people wallow in their misery without ever contemplating on what is the lesson to learn. We would never clap our hands and say, I've mastered life. Life is an incredible journey. Your journey is endless, so we will continue to grow and learn. We can help others to not do the same mistakes we did. Our parents did this quite often in our lives. Yet due to our ignorance and immature nature, we often ignored it and paid the price for our actions. We can always change if we want to. After all, there's always the next level in the video game of life. Our daily snippets of life isn't the full story. Our daily snippets of life isn't the full story. Our media has a tendency to display all the negative news, the murders and crimes throughout the land, the latest political follies, the fight between the left and the right, the chaos on this planet. Yet millions of people are waking up from their slumber. A new dawning is appearing. The sun is just about ready to rise in the sky. The sun brings kindness, compassion, and love to the land. This is our true nature. Darkness has nowhere to hide. Many events are being exposed. They were hidden in the past, and now they are in the open for all to see. This is a glorious day. The light is getting brighter than ever on earth. Light your candles and others around you. Peace on earth is coming. Rest in peace, Christian de la Iglesia. My dear Christian, may you ride the eternal way. I'm shocked and saddened that you have left this planet. Yet we never know when it's time to go. I've been proud of your life. I haven't seen you in years, and yet it seems just like yesterday, you were playing with my daughter, Janda. You loved life, and life loved you. You have a deep respect for the ocean. Surfing taught you the ebbs and flow of life. There's a high tide and low tide, yet it's all the ocean of life. You're one with the ocean. This means a part of you exists inside of me. Your body has died, yet your essence is alive. You have simply moved into the next room in the mansion of life. My prayers go out to your family and friends. And by the way, catch a wave for me and your family. Let's celebrate your life. Tenacity, the quality of fact of being able to grip something firmly. Grip. Persistence, determination, perseverance, tenaciousness, single-mindedness, strength of will, firmness of purpose, strength of purpose, fixity of purpose, bulldog spirit, tirelessness, resolution, resolve, firmness, patience, purposefulness, steadfastness, constancy, stay in power, application, diligence. One who has mastered tenacity in this world is truly a wise man. Your body is your drugstore. The art of Taoism has been around for thousands of years. I find it quite fascinating that they talk about the elixir of life. This elixir is not an herb or any external substance. This elixir exists inside of us. In India, they talk about the nectar from God that flows within. Yet here we are taking drugs for our ailments. Each drug has a huge side effect. No, I'm not saying don't take drugs. I'm saying maybe there is a better way. For example, in China, you pay your doctor when you are healthy. You don't pay when you are sick. Mind you, in modern China, this isn't always the case. But the point is that you focus on balance and harmony. In our culture, everything is fragmented. We don't focus on the harmony of the mind, body, and soul connection. When I was young, I heard about the concept of being in harmony with the universe. To be quite frank, I had no idea what they were talking about. Here's an example of being out of balance. In my junior year, my parents took our family to Yosemite. It's probably one of the most incredible places on the planet. Yet, I couldn't see the forest from the trees. I was miserable. Why? Because I missed the ocean. Now, that's being out of balance. Before we can begin to be in harmony with the universe, let's try to be in harmony with the planet Earth. Currently, man has divorced himself from our precious Earth. We pride ourselves with the technology that we have, yet we are totally emotionally immature with the Earth. Where am I going with this? Imagine if man was in absolute harmony with the Earth. Can you imagine the wisdom that it has? It might tell you that your body is your drugstore. Every thought, whether positive or negative, secretes over 1,500 positive or negative chemicals. Currently, most of America is totally out of balance. Look at the problems today. I used to work for the USDA. I saw my friends taking up vaping. I couldn't believe how much smoke came out when they exhaled. It was at least 5 times the smoke from regular smoking. No wonder there is such an epidemic. Imagine there are drugs existing inside of you that are dormant. In order to receive them, you must be in balance and harmony. In each and every moment, we have the opportunity to be conscious and aware. Currently, we are playing the same tapes over and over again. I can guarantee you that these elixirs of life work better than any physical drugs. Your body has the intelligence to produce these for you. How many people listen to their bodies? How many people monitor their thoughts? How many people dive into silence? How many people monitor their actions? You see, there is a moment-by-moment conscious event. When we are unconscious, chaos exists. Look at the world around you. Does it seem to be in balance and harmony? The question is, do you want to change? Are you content with the current conditions? This isn't just Richard on a soapbox. I'm asking real questions. What do you think? You are your savior. Nobody's going to save you except yourself. All the scriptures point the way, but we must walk on this path. This human body is hardwired to find God within. We are on this incredible journey to discover our true nature. We are out of balance, and yet we can learn how to be in balance. These are exciting times. Millions of people are waking up.